Hello, all signs. Welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked. The tarot read is naked. Today we are doing a read on your divine masculine twin flame Cancer runner. Okay. Yep, doing the whole soul cycle thing, but I do it a little bit different. You know what you are, yeah, and lots of different yous, different star signs, all have Cancerian runners. Okay, so we're doing what the Cancerian runner is, not from your perspective, but from theirs. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. Basically, what any tarot reader means by a general read is we have more than one incoming energy, which means some of it may resonate with you, some of it may not, because one minute we might be dealing with yours, the next minute we might be dealing with someone else's, but they should all be very similar anyway. Okay, all that being said, shall we crack on with it? You had the Queen of Wands in the All Signs overview I done. The Queen of Wands, well, I think I basically said they're not coming. Okay, I don't know why I'm going to do a read for you. They're not coming, but hey ho, there you go. They're still being a bit two-faced, but they are taking your energy. Okay, you may be feeling drained, you may be feeling done over, but I got the feeling that they're taking your energy, they're feeding off your energy, you're supplying them still in the 5D. Okay, so let's have a little look-see. We got the Lovers, okay, to go with this Queen of Wands. So that's basically telling me they know that there's a soul connection between you and them, but for whatever reason they're just still not entertaining it. Okay, and the Page of Swords, disappointment. Some of them are a little disappointed in themselves for not actually coming to do anything about it, but I feel the bulk of that is disappointment within you that they are not coming and doing anything about it. Okay, normally Cancerians would be the most loving, caring sort of people you can ever find, but sometimes they can be a bit selfish, and it can be all about them. Their self-loving and self-caring goes to the same extreme as their loving and caring for other people. Okay, so let's see where this goes. The way we would do the read is just here is how they are thinking about you at the moment. So what they think of you, basically. Just here is how they feel about you in their soul. Okay, in the opposite corner up here is going to be what they are thinking about doing about the whole situation. Okay, underneath that will be, yes, just there will be what they are likely to do about it, bearing in mind that the universe cannot factor in people's free will. It can make its best educated guess, but that's about as far as it can go. In the middle of the read, just there, is basically you, sort of the energy you are in, the energies around you, what advice the universe might want to give you, kind of what, like where your future will be going from all this. Okay, we get some clarifiers out of that, and we'll do that in a minute. So, how do they think about you? The Sun. Okay, they think that you you make them grow. Basically, you keep them warm, you energetically feed them. As I said with that Queen of Wands the other day when I done the All Signs overview, you nourish them, basically. They think this, they know this, okay? But yet they're not doing anything about it, I feel. Right. How do they feel about you in their soul? The Ten of Pentacles. It is the happy ever after card. I normally see that as the minor arcana of the Sun. The tarot deck only has one Sun card in it. So unfortunately, it can't give us another Sun. Okay, so it's given me the next best thing. In their soul, they know that you are the Sun. You are nurturing, you are supplying them energy. You give them everything they could ever dream of and ever desire. But yet still there's something about this which is just stopping them from doing the right thing and coming towards you and completing the soul contract. I just get a feeling that they are caught up in their own personal loving. Yeah, yes, it it said that before you can love others, you have to learn to love yourself. Well, they're loving themselves, okay? But they're caught up in it, they're trapped in it. So what are they thinking about? The Seven of Swords, okay. This is it. This is why I was thinking and feeling that they are doing nothing whatsoever towards coming towards you, the collective. If they're thinking, if I ever come towards the collective, no one's going to know about it. It's going to be kept secret. I'm going to fly in under the radar, maybe get some more self-loving, and then disappear off again. But basically, they're feeling they're just kind of the actions they're thinking of taking are just sort of sneaky. Yeah, I can't elaborate on that anymore. Okay, so the actions they are likely to take is following their hopes and dreams. Okay, right. So let's just break this one down a little bit for you. You may be their hopes and dreams, but you're not their only hope and dream. Okay, perhaps they see you as security and wealth and love and the sun and all that, but they also see that you'll always be there for them. Then their hopes and dreams are, one day I will get with the collective, but until that day comes, I'll follow my other hopes and dreams of doing what I want to do, loving myself. Oh geez, for you, you've got the devil. Oh, okay. My instant feeling of that is, well, you're just going to go along with it. Okay, are you Cancerians? I tell you what, if you're a Cancerian watching this and you have a Cancerian runner, just stick a 1 in the comment, okay? Yeah, you're just going to go along with it. You're just going to keep feeding them. You may possibly be trying to break the bond you have with them, but I feel that you're not really going to. You're kind of okay where you are. You're a little bit obsessed by them still. You're a little bit sort of like almost addicted to their energy, addicted to them feeding off you. If obviously I'm a man, so I could never really experience this, but I can imagine when a baby is actually nourishing themselves off a parent, then there is this, I don't know, a feeling, a good feeling that you're giving life, you're feeding, you're helping, and it's more of an energetic feeling than possibly a physical feeling, but that is it. You're kind of addicted to that. The fact that you know that you're helping them just go around and basically help themselves. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, there is an Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. But I think that's a little way away. Okay. That's causing a shadow. There we go. That's better. Right. So let's get some clarifiers out on this. Do you really want me to? That's the question. Okay. Right. Let's see this Sun. Right. So we're going to have that one first as I try to spit out. The 10 of Wands. Okay. So how they think about you. You do burden them, and that burden is building and building and building. Imagine that those 10 wands form a dam behind a lake. That lake is your energy, which has been pumping into them, feeding them. Okay. Now, I don't know. It's an interesting tactic you seem to be playing, collective. You're pumping so much into them, they can't actually take all of it while they're feeding off you, but you're supplying all of it to them. Again, I'm getting this baby analogy popping into my head. A baby will keep feeding until basically it runs out. Okay, and if it's fed too much, it then pukes. Well, this is it. This is this 10 of Wands. The puke is about to happen. Okay, you fed them so much energy that they can't take any more of it, and they're going to have to get rid of something. They're going to have to puke. That dam is going to break soon. And that's the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, the passionate new beginning will happen at that point. Now, that could possibly be that sudden release of energy you're building up behind their dam suddenly disappears, and you think, well, bollocks to it. I've given them everything. I'm going somewhere else. That could be a new passionate beginning for you, not including your Cancerian runner, but it could be basically your energies wash over them in such a torrent that it washes them to you, if that makes sense. Okay. They're also thinking victory. I will get a victory with my collective. I do think that's an eventually card. Okay. They want to be with you, but it's just the offset of they're enjoying what they have at the moment. Okay. Crossing all this is a passionate new beginning. The Ace of Wands. They in their 3D self, they do have a lot of passion for you. They probably stand up and defend you when anyone says anything bad about you and all that, but they're just still not coming. It could be a case that you just maybe intimidate them a little bit. Okay. The Ace of Wands is saying that there is a beginning. It is going to be a passionate beginning. And this is what they're thinking about. But I don't know. They're just waiting for that dam to break. It's almost like they're waiting to see how much you can actually pump in before they can't take it anymore. Yeah. As I said, we Cancerians, we love to extremes. Okay. So when we're loving ourselves, we love to those extremes still. We can't help it. It's just the way Cancerians are made. And they're seeing how much energy they can take. They're very stubborn as well. Cancerians are very stubborn. And they are literally, they've decided they're going to see how much you're willing to put into all this in the 5D. And they won't make their move until either you stop pumping in and they realize that their supply of collective love is disappearing, or they can't take it anymore. Okay, and the dam breaks. Right, let's see what this 10 of Pentacles is about then. So yes, they in the 5D, they think you are the world. I got a card upside down in my deck. Interesting. They think you are the world. They think you basically, they're forming plans for their future, and those plans are all around you. So we got the Judgment. They, in the 5D, they want to try again. They want to try something with you. If they've been with you before, they want a second chance. If they haven't been with you before, but they just feel your energies, because this is the 5D, this is the energy part of it all, they're judging you to see how much energy you are willing to pump into what's seemingly been a dead end situation. Okay. I feel that they are giving back a little bit in the 5D, but nowhere near as much as you're putting in. Otherwise, there wouldn't be this dam up here. Okay. The World card, again, it's like that Ace. They do in the fight, in their soul, they want a new start with you. They want to have a start with you. They want the world with you. I said actually, I did say, just go back. I said they see you in the 5D as their world, I had no idea that was going to come out, but they do want everything with you. They are dreaming and building their life around you at one point. They want you eventually. They are tentatively taking steps within their soul to actually try to overcome their addiction to what they're going through at the moment for a beginning with you, but it is slow. Yeah, it could be the case that their soul has actually already started this beginning with you, and as I said, they are feeding a little back in the 5D, but they're definitely doing nothing in the 3D. Okay, so let's see what this 7 of Swords is about. This is again how they are thinking, what they are thinking of doing concerning the connection with you. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's bringing us down here. They are thinking of actually following what their soul is crying out to them. go and connect with the collective. Go and connect with whoever you may be, the viewer. Okay, and they are thinking that this is my future. I will get with them. I want to give them my love. I see a massive, great future with them. The problem is they are being driven by a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, every time that Knight of Cups goes charging forward, he barks a command, and the Knight comes back to form formation. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, it is a surefire thing. They are determined they will be with you at some point in their life. They just don't really care what point. Okay, it's a bit of a shit for you, but for them, see it this way, they are building their life around a life with you, collective. They just don't really mind when they have it. I can remember when I was married and my wife used to say to me, like, we don't sit and cuddle on the sofa, or we don't watch the same TV programs, or this, that, and the other. And I would reply back to her, I don't need to be sitting and cuddling you. I don't need to be watching the same program as you. You being in the same room as me is enough. Yeah? That is kind of like a Cancerian mindset on things. It is a case of you just being energetically in their life is enough. I will come to you. I will have a relationship with you when I'm ready to. When, actually, it'll be when it's too late, when you are about to walk away. Okay, so the actions they are likely to take off what they're feeling, the Seven of Swords, whatever is up here, okay, this sneakiness, this, I might come and visit you when I'm not busy with someone else. I might fly underneath the radar. If they're in a relationship or something, it might be some sort of like affair they are willing to have with you at the moment. But we got that all going with the Empress as well. It's because they can get away with it, because they are they are in an Empress energy, okay, but they're abusing it. I feel with this Seven of Swords, they're abusing the fact that because they're on a high vibration, because they can sneak off and have a night of passion with you and then leave you for another couple of weeks, because you're feeding them and you don't seem to be withdrawing that nourishment to them, because the person they're with, possibly if they are in a relationship with anyone else, either don't care that they disappear for a whole night or don't notice. They're getting away with it. Because they're getting away with it, they're doing it. Okay? The King of Wands is crossing it. It is because they are being driven by their own self-passion, their own self-love, their own self-healing. The King of Wands is the kind of energy which would, well, they probably slept their way through the whole town they live in at least once. Okay? It's kind of like that energy. They're just out for themselves at the moment. You are dealing with some very, very selfish Cancerians, but they are just doing what comes naturally to a Cancerian. They are loving to the limit. Unfortunately, it's they're loving themselves to the limit instead of loving someone else at the moment. Underneath that is the Ten of Cups, complete, utterly fulfilled. They are emotionally fulfilled. They've got it all, basically. They've got you nourishing them in the 5D. You're giving them all the love in the world in the 5D, all the love they could ever wish for, ever. And it says it there, all the love they can ever wish for, ever. But they're not with you. And you seem to still be pumping in that love to them. So they're fine, they're taking that and they're using that love and they're going off and they're entertaining themselves elsewhere. They're getting everything they always wanted. Okay, this has completely messed up my deck now, that last little shuffle, but let's see what comes out for you. Okay, well, you got the Six of Cups coming out with this, Devil. Okay, you're bonded to the soul tie. Okay, you're bonded to the soul contract. You know you're contracted with them on a spiritual level. You know you've made some sort of arrangement with them in a past life that you would do something with them in this life. I feel that this connection or this contract was very loose. At some point, yeah, we'll get together. Yeah, that's fine. there is lots hidden from you. Okay. Next time you read a contract, really, really read it through, be it a soul contract or a real proper contract. I know I'm veering off the little soul cycle here, but this is telling me, yeah, really check any contract you are doing, especially over the next few weeks while Mercury is in retrograde. Okay, in fact, always, whenever Mercury is in retrograde, really double, treble, quadruple check contracts and try your best to hold off from signing any contract. But you probably did sign this soul contract while Mercury was in retrograde. You didn't really read the small print where it said your Cancerian can go and do whatever they want all the time. It's all about self-love this time around for the Cancerian, and you just have to push them along and help them with it. Okay, crossing this is the Queen of Wands. To the outside world, you are portraying the fact that nothing bothers you. It's all fine. You know that the Cancerian will come to you eventually, and you do in the 5D. But in the 3D world, you're also, when you're not in amongst other people, you are sitting on your sofa crying or reminiscing or thinking about what it could be like and being very sad and upset about it all. Okay, what you really want at the end of the day is just commitment from them. Okay, so that is your read. If it resonates with you, well, I'm sorry. If it didn't resonate with you, lucky you. You probably have a different Cancerian who's just stuck in some problem. Okay, so if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm push me up for other people to find me. As I said, if you are a Cancerian with a Cancerian runner, just drop me a 1 in the comment and that'll be fine. I don't need anything more than that. It's just I feel that I kind of feel like you're opposite sides of the same coin in this read. You're pumping in all this love. You're loving to extremes, just like a Cancerian does, but they're just taking it and running with it because they're loving themselves to the extreme. So yeah, please drop us a comment. Yeah, just please subscribe. That'd be great as well. Don't forget to press the bell icon if you do decide to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and catch you all soon.